Item number SCP-2709. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. The forest within SCP-2709's affected area is to be cordoned with chain-link fences and patrolled daily by a security team. Every 2 months, the forest is to be swept for animal life, and any specimens should be relocated to a part of the forest at least 5 kilometers from the anomaly. Following each sweep, a controlled burn of all vegetation is scheduled for the area of activation to ensure safety of personnel. Description: SCP-2709 is the designation for a phenomenon occurring in forest in Clearfield, Pennsylvania. The phenomenon has a radius of 10 kilometers. SCP-2709's anomalous properties manifest at sundown each day. At this time, all animals between 10 and 8 kilometers away from the origin point of SCP-2709 will cease normal behavior and begin to vocalize loudly and incessantly, if capable, until sunrise. Affected animals will cease vocalizing if moved out of the area and show no ill effects once given sufficient distance from the anomaly. Human entry into the affected area at any time provokes an aggressive response from any animals nearby, which has made further research difficult. No animal life can be found within an 8-kilometer radius of the calculated origin point of the SCP-2709 phenomenon. If released too close to the origin point, the animal will immediately try to escape outside the 8-kilometer radius, at which point it will resume behavior consistent with animals inside the area of activation. Mission Log, November 19th of 2000. In order to investigate further into the area affected by SCP-2709, the animals residing within the trigger area of SCP-2709 were either exterminated or relocated. The area was enclosed to allow for the undisturbed passage of an exploratory delegation from forestry-based MTF Epsilon 36 Rangers and Druids, consisting of Agents Thayer, Reed, and Miller, led by Captain Ives. Despite his past trauma after an incident with SCP-417, see Incident Log 417 Theta for more details. Agent Thayer's knowledge of the local wildlife was deemed valuable in detecting potential anomalies, and was thus judged fit for combat. Unmanned expedition via drone had shown no evidence of visible anomalies. As such, the area was judged safe for human entry. Audio-video transcript of salvaged mission footage below. Part 1. Begin recording. Miller.
And mics are working. Low, is the camera streaming okay? Yep, we're good.
Ives.
And we're ready.
Thayer. Mumbling.
As we'll ever be.
Reed.
Hey, buck up, will ya?
Let's go. We're wasting moonlight.
The team enters the enclosure and locks the door behind them and begins to walk deeper into the forest. It's
quiet. Should have seen it before we cleared it. Goddamn nightmare. You had birds dive bombing you, deer charging you. God. Never thought a bloody squirrel was capable of being terrifying. But there you are. Be grateful.
Well, if I'm grateful for anything, it's these beauties. Read Pat's flamethrower issued to all members of the team for the mission.
Weapons locked till I say draw. They've cleared the area, but sometimes there could be things that hide in the trees. That's what they're for. Anything bigger than a mouse, you get the rifles. Got it?
Irrelevant footage removed.
I heard you were gonna propose, yeah? Oh God, you heard it too? I swear to God, your lot couldn't keep a bloody secret if you were paid to. Sorry, I think Locke told me. I don't remember where I heard it. Well, just don't tell her, is the only thing.
You think she'll say yes?
Well, I certainly hope so.
Fuck yeah. About time you got laid, Hives. But really, good on you. Invite me to the wedding, will you?
Yeah, do you have a best man yet?
Ugh.
Come on, Thayer. Get over it. It's legal now.
No, not it.
Thayer begins pawing at his ears in discomfort.
Ow. Fucking ow.
What's wrong?
My ears. Fuck, just stop.
Shit. Where's his meds? Is he's on propanol? Is that what he needs? Or is it that other stuff?
No, I feel it too. Shit, that does hurt. Reporting definite oral discomfort for the record.
Oh, God. It's getting worse. Quiet, everyone. Do you hear that?
A faint clicking noise coming from all directions. A pause before swarms of termites erupt from the surrounding trees.
Fuck.
Draw!
Ives grabs her flamethrower and begins incinerating one of the trees. Reed and Miller follow. The termites swarm Thayer, covering his camera as he unsuccessfully attempts to remove them. Ives switches her flamethrower for a can of aerosol pesticide, which she sprays over Thayer. Miller helps brush the termite corpses off of Thayer.
Report. Uninjured.
Uninjured. Uninjured.
Thayer is silent.
Thayer? Are you injured? Please respond.
You okay?
Through tears.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Silence. The team members turn to look at Thayer cautiously.
Thayer, go back. Whatever this place is, you're not dealing with it well. It's getting to you. That's not your fault, but we can't risk it.
Reed will take you back. Miller and I can continue. HQ. No, you need me.
Look, Thayer, I know you're our expert here.
Exactly. I can tell when something's wrong. Exactly how it's wrong.
But you're not. You can't tell. You're jumpy. You're paranoid. You're a mess.
Thayer, please. I'm asking you as your friend, not your captain. What happened with 417? You're not handling it well. I vouched for you to administration. Don't make me regret that. Recognizing you're not ready and going back will make you a lot more likely to get back in the field. Eventually. If you push through like an idiot and get us all killed... Look, that buzzing earlier, that crap with your ears? Termites. They hid in the trees. The old, rotten ones. The ones that don't burn. They make that sound. Infrasound. You can't hear it, but it hurts your ears.
Okay.
I knew they were there. I knew. I told the director that it might happen. And they told supplies. And that's why we had that spray can in the first place. I know this place. I've spent my whole life in places like these. I know them. I know how they work. I can read them. You need me. Fine.
Captain, I can't.
This is what's happening. HQ approved him. He's our expert on this ecosystem. You have a problem, I will radio and escort back to HQ.
Part 2. Irrelevant footage removed. The team continued walking until they reached the barrier to the inner circle. Ives opens the gate and allows the team through and locks it behind her.
HQ, we're into the inner region. Time is 02:34.
Hey, no more termites. Nice.
Irrelevant footage removed. The team progresses towards the center. When they are around 9 meters away, Reed pauses to pick up an object.
Unidentified foreign substance here.
Reed holds up the object he has found so that it is visible to the camera. It appears to be a fragment of a hard, glossy black substance, almost an inch thick.
Looks like obsidian, almost.
It's not. It's chitin. Insect shells.
I thought there were no animals here. Might have been here before the thing moved in.
Thayer takes the fragment from Reed, shakes his head.
Too new. Edges are too sharp. That means...
Thayer nods.
Oh God, that's from...
HQ! We have evidence of an organism near the center of SCP-2709. We have a chitinous fragment, likely insectoid in nature. Draw your weapons, everyone.
Keep that bug spray out. Right there.
Thayer has frozen in place, facing away from the camera.
There?
Thayer slowly turns to face Reed and throws himself at the camera.
Run! 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 For God's sakes, run! Go! Go! Get out! Go! Get out! Go! Run! Fucking run! Run! Why won't you run?
Reed stumbles back and pushes Thayer forward. Thayer continues to try and force Reed back, slamming his shoulder into Reed's stomach repeatedly before tackling him. Reed throws Thayer to the ground. There is a sharp snap, and the ground collapses beneath Thayer and Reed. This initial impact leads the ground to begin caving in a radius of about 15 meters around the point of origin, forming a roughly conical pit. All 4 team members begin falling into the pit. Ives finds a handhold in the dirt and manages to drag Miller up with her. As more soil falls, a niche is exposed, where Ives and Miller take cover. Thayer attempts to shove Reed to solid ground as they slide down towards the center, but loses his balance and tumbles into the pit. When he reaches the bottom, a pair of elongated mandibles, approximately 2 meters long, emerge from the sand and begin to drag him underground. He continues screaming for the other members to run until his body is crushed. His remains are pulled down into the pit. The mandibles do not resurface.
HQ, we've got a hostile entity. Carnivorous, insectoid. We need backup. Now. Thayer's dead.
Reed, can you make your way over here?
Reed does not respond.
There's a tunnel over here. Dig your fingers in. Crawl over.
This is my fault.
Reed, get over here, now. That's an order.
I threw him in. I threw him to that thing. He died. I did it. My fault. Mine. Fucking hell.
Reed, don't you dare. Get the hell over here.
Reed moves over slowly. When he is about 3 meters from Ives and Miller, he loses his grip and slides into the pit. He begins scrambling upwards to no avail, as the movement appears to alert the creature in the pit, hereby designated SCP-2709-1. SCP-2709-1 resembles a larval member of the Myrmeleontida family, though significantly larger.
No, fuck!
Reed begins firing his rifle at SCP-2709-1. SCP-2709-1 is undeterred and continues towards Reed. After biting Reed in half, SCP-2709-1 catches sight of Miller and Eves. It emits a loud shriek and begins climbing towards them.
Run!
Ives and Miller descend further into the tunnel, which is revealed to be part of a network of subterranean passages. The tunnels appear to allow for SCP-2709-1 to travel underground. Miller and Ives pick tunnels at random, while tremors behind them indicate the approach of the entity. Miller trips over a root and injures his ankle.
Go! I've got my rifle.
Not fucking happening.
Ives drags Miller into a side passage and presses against the wall.
I don't know how well it can see us. I think it senses mainly through vibrations. If we keep quiet, we might be able to deal with it. Okay, stay still. Stay quiet. Got it.
The sound of SCP-2709-1 approaching grows louder and lower, but eventually slows. Ives turns towards the entrance as it pokes its jaws into the chamber. After approximately 10 seconds, it leaves. Miller and Ives remain motionless for some time.
I think it's gone.
Ives begins to laugh, and Miller joins her. The two embrace. When they finish laughing, Ives stands and begins to explore the chamber. As she turns and walks closer to the far wall, piles of dried excrement become visible in the corner. Several off-white objects are protruding from the heap. She pulls one out, a human femur. She finds another, a human vertebrae. After some digging, she finds a human skull.
Holy fuck.
What? Oh, gross. Eves. Don't fucking dig around in that.
Come see this. This is important.
Miller comes to join her.
Bones?
All of them human. Nothing from any other animal. We're immune, but it doesn't eat. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, fuck. Fucking hell.
What is it? What's wrong?
They all scream except us. We're not immune. We're targets.
I don't understand.
When Thayer lost it, what was he saying? He was telling us to run. They all were.
The thing doesn't affect humans.
Debris begins falling from the ceiling. Neither Ives nor Miller notices.
Thayer had PTSD, anxiety, something. He was just like them. Oh my god. He knew. The animals. They all knew. Oh my god.
SCP-2709-1 emerges from the ceiling. Miller and Ives begin fleeing, but SCP-2709 is gaining on them. Miller fires at it, but the bullets do minimal damage.
Throw me your bug stuff.
Have you seen the size of this thing? It won't do jack shit.
Do it.
Ives tosses the bug spray to Miller. Miller stops, sprays the can, opens the can, and pours the rest on the ground, and sets the pesticide alight. SCP-2709-1 is ignited and stops pursuing them. Ives and Miller find a path that slopes upward and follow it. They eventually emerge above ground and do not stop running until they reach the barrier. Once they are safely on the other side, they both collapse to the ground.
Jesus.
Fuck.
HQ. This is Ives. I'm sending you my coordinates now. Send transport. Medical. Please.
Irrelevant footage removed. End recording.
SCP-2709-1 appears to trigger a universal fear response in all animals except humans. SCP-2709-1 exudes a VOC in its waste that affects the amygdala, or brainstem in animals that do not possess an amygdala, of all animals living in a 20-kilometer radius. Exposing non-native animals to even trace amounts of this compound over 3 to 6 days will cause the subject to become affected. Exposure to the higher levels of the compound found in the affected areas can change behavior within hours. SCP-2709-1 preys exclusively on humans. The aggression shown in affected animal subjects is hypothesized to be a form of warning based on the behavior of affected human subjects. Why affected subjects attempt to drive humans out of the affected area is not known. Previous trauma or history of anxiety can make a human subject susceptible to SCP-2709's effects. Due to the nature of SCP-2709-1, all further expeditions should be unmanned.